Hey guys, today we're doing something a little bit different than usual, and today we're reviewing a small neck knife, and this one is made by Tonife. It's a new company, at least to me. That's my first toe knife that I received, and yeah, it's also at the same time my first neck knife. Reason why I don't have neck knife is just personally from my point of view, I don't really have a use for them. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people will find them, practical and useful, but in Canada it's already hard enough, when I take out of my pocket a folding knife and open it. Carrying a fixed blade in an urban area, even such a small knife as this, it'll just bring more attention to myself. I just cannot see myself, lifting up my shirt and pulling this out of my shirt. But nonetheless, I've been looking at them, and I've been wanting to get a couple of them for quite a while. So I'm quite happy that I got this one. I got this one from Fasttech for around $10, and so let's get to it. So first thing, it's a full tang blade, a full tang knife, which is really nice. The first thing that struck me is like the knife is extremely small. I mean, this thing is tiny. I have medium-sized hands, and you can just see. Blade length is about like a bit less than 4.5 centimeters, and it's a drop point hollow grind. And the steel is 7 CR 17 MOV, if I remember correctly. So as I said, very small knife, but surprisingly it's quite comfortable. It's definitely let's say a 2.5 finger grip, I would say, for me, for my medium-sized hands. So large-sized hands will probably be 2-finger grip. I can hold it like this, but I find it more comfortable if I have like about 2.5, and it's quite comfortable in hand. But yeah, the blade is very small, so you'll be limited to very small tasks with it. The color of the G10 is really nice, and the G10 is well made. It's like this forest green, really nice color. And so a huge lanyard hole here for people that wanna put a lanyard in, and it will help getting some grip. And it comes with a very nicely color matched sheath, and the sheath is really nice. It fits in like pretty nicely, no rattle, or maybe a little bit of rattle, but almost nothing. Like nice and tight, very well made sheath. I was very happy with that. So as I said, it's not something that I'm gonna be carrying every day, outside of the house, but inside the house, to just opening up a package or cutting a small cardboard box or something like that, I can definitely use that. So yeah, I like the small blade. I like the shape of it, and I'll be using it, but not as a neck knife, just for the reasons that I mentioned earlier. Maybe the small cons, maybe the steel could have been better. It would have been nice to see like a 440C on this knife, maybe for a couple of dollars more. I haven't really used it much, so I don't know how well the 7CR 17 MOV will hold, but I mean, if it requires more sharpening, it also means that it's easier to sharpen, right? So it won't be a big deal either way. And yeah, so this toe knife, I forgot to say the model of this toe knife is the Squirrel. So yeah, I'll put a link in the description where it can be had at Fasttech if you wanna have a look. Okay, cheers.